as regards the Senate, I'm not surprised, Ayo. Yesterday, if you remember, I made the arguments that this was the argument they were going to make. They were going to say, oh, you know, no adequate technology, no adequate network and things like that. But it just shows that they cannot openly go for a free and fair election because they know they will lose. That's what politicians are doing. So it is obvious that they've never won an election freely. Why do they keep opting for the coalition center? Because they know coalition center is the rigging ground. Have you forgotten elections in when Rochas Okorocha was vying for Senate seats, that the coalition officer in the coalition center was saying, I'm announcing this result under duress, and a result stood. So it is the coalition center they know how to manipulate. So you see, with this use of technology, they have seen, okay, even if people don't vote for us in the polling unit, we'll turn the elections around in the coalition center. And that's why they will never allow IREF to be the independent arbiter so that we can cut off the coalition center. So that once you post results from the polling unit, it goes to IREF and we start to see results for them. So they are not ready, Ayo. It's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy they do. They only do things to favor them. Even people, the people that are selling PVCs, they said they should not give them 10-year ban from election. You know what they said? They should give them 5 million fine because they know they'll be able to pay the fine easily. Please, they are already selling PVC in most parts of the country. Political parties are harvesting and buying PVC, but people are buying for 50 or 60,000 naira. So we know all of that is happening. As regards what happened in Kwara,
people should be the ones to choose their own leaders. So when you now say you don't want real-time transmission, what it means is that you don't want the voters themselves to determine the results. Yeah. You are saying, you are retaining section 60 and saying that, oh, the INEC should be the person to use his discretion about how results are transmitted. That is why Nigerian people are saying, no, we are also major stakeholders in this. Yeah. Those who buy votes, you are not saying they will not be banned for 10 years. They will be, they will pay between 500K and 5 million naira. That's a slap on the wrist, to use your expression. And now to harmonize, they are saying it will take a whole month. We have been saying that timing is part of the problem we face. Then you also have the problem with the House of Reps. How do you harmonize? House of Reps going in another direction, Senate in another direction. House of Reps is even now saying they want to amend certain things. So this is just self-preservation. It's about pragmatism. They've not stopped the electronic transmission, but they are saying the INEC should be the one to decide.
It's not mandatory.
I think one of the biggest disappointments based on the outcome of the Electoral Act, Amendment Act of 2026 is that it puts a big question mark on the electoral integrity of 2027. It also does a huge disservice to a number of civil society organizations and stakeholders who work tirelessly to present an electoral amendment bill that would work well for the Nigerian people. In the words of the ADC, in a statement released by the National Publicity Secretary, Bolaji Abdullahi, the actions of the Senate is a deliberate attempt to undermine Nigeria's democracy. Already, the democratic atmosphere of Nigeria is grappling with moving towards a one-party state. It's grappling with the challenges of voter apathy and the fact that only a few Nigerians will be bold enough or find interest enough to come out to choose who their leaders will be come 2027. They are grappling with the fact that most of the opposition political parties are in disarray, so there's no strong opposition in Nigeria. Again, going back to the one-party state, they are grappling with the integrity and intentions of INEC to prosecute a free, fair, and credible elections, learning from the past mistakes that occurred in 2023. A number of challenges that we are grappling with, and now to throw in the spanner in the works even further, we had this, passing of the Electoral Amendment Act of 2026, which will not leave confidence in the hearts or minds of Nigerians to actually exercise their franchise come 2027, because it seems as if it's a predetermined effort to frustrate true democratic process from happening in Nigeria.